Territory optimization in sales is a hidden bottleneck that often leads to conflict and inefficiency, but today I'll show you how a data-driven approach can revolutionize it. You'll learn how AnalyzeDensity uses spatial science to objectively identify high-potential clusters, making territory assignments fair and effective. Let's start by understanding why this problem persists in the sales industry. Sales managers typically rely on intuition or basic tools like spreadsheets which fail to capture the geographic concentration of accounts or their value. At quarantadue.ai, every MCP workflow starts from the real tool interface, not from a generic prompt. The goal is simple. Keep the expert in control while the system structures the evidence. Inputs, reasoning, and outputs stay connected in one reviewable flow. Now the results become easier to compare, easier to review, and easier to explain. Generic mapping software might show locations, but it doesn't analyze density patterns or quantify how accounts group together. This results in territories that are either too vast, leaving opportunities untapped, or too fragmented, wasting resources on low-potential areas. The real challenge is the lack of objective metrics, making territory assignments subjective and hard to justify. Now, let's explore the technical method behind AnalyzeDensity. This isn't just about plotting points on a map. It's about applying spatial statistics to sales data. We use algorithms like kernel density estimation, which creates a smooth heat map of account concentration across a region. But we go further by incorporating spatial autocorrelation measures such as geographic analysis to identify statistically significant hotspots and cold spots. Another key concept is weighted density, where accounts are not just counted but weighted by factors like revenue potential or engagement history. This differentiates AnalyzeDensity from common tools that treat all accounts equally. A misconception is that density analysis only works for large areas, but it's equally powerful for urban clusters or even account groupings within a building. So what does AnalyzeDensity do as a software solution? It ingests your account data from CRM systems or spreadsheets, cleans and geocodes it for accuracy, and establishes baselines for current territory metrics. Then, it calculates density scores using the methods I described, identifying clusters that exceed predefined thresholds based on your business goals. All calculations are transparent and logged in an audit trail for compliance, and you can model scenarios like adding new accounts or shifting boundaries to see the impact on territory efficiency. Let me walk you through a hypothetical example. Imagine you're managing sales for a tech company in California with 1,000 accounts spread across the state. Using AnalyzeDensity, you input account locations and their annual contract values. The software might reveal that 70% of the total value is concentrated in just two clusters, Silicon Valley and Los Angeles, within 20% of the geographic area. With this insight, you could realign territories to have dedicated reps for each cluster, reducing travel time by 50% and increasing face-to-face meetings by 30%, leading to more sales opportunities. For compliance and reporting, AnalyzeDensity generates clear visual reports that highlight density patterns and recommendations. These reports are designed to be easily understood by stakeholders, from sales reps to executives, and they align with regulatory requirements for fair territory distribution. They include maps, statistical summaries, and narrative explanations to support data-driven decisions. In summary, AnalyzeDensity provides a systematic way to optimize sales territories by uncovering high-potential clusters. It saves time, improves accuracy, and drives better sales outcomes through objective analysis. If you're ready to transform your territory planning,